Have you noticed something strange happening night after night? You go to sleep exhausted, your body is tired, your brain is tired, but suddenly you wake up. And when you look at the clock, it's 3 a.m. or maybe 4 a.m. again and again and again. Most people ignore this. They say it's just stress. It's just aging. It's normal. But what if your body is trying to warn you? What if this is not random? Because according to science and modern medicine, waking up repeatedly between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. may be connected to your blood sugar, your hormones, your nervous system, your brain, your circulation, even your heart. And if you ignore these warning signs long enough, your body may slowly begin to break down. Today I'm going to explain exactly what may be happening inside your body between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Why your brain suddenly becomes alert during these hours. What your liver, insulin, cortisol, and nerves are doing while you sleep. And most importantly, the simple natural things you can do tonight to stop waking up and start healing. Because your sleep is not just rest. Sleep is repair. Sleep is when your cells regenerate. It's when inflammation goes down. It's when the brain cleanses toxins. It's when your arteries recover. It's when your body restores energy and protects life itself. And when sleep becomes disrupted, everything begins to suffer. Your blood pressure rises. Your sugar becomes unstable. Your inflammation increases. Your memory weakens. Your fatigue worsens. Your heart works harder. Your aging accelerates. So if you've been waking up during these dangerous early morning hours, do not ignore this video. Your body may already be sending you a message. Now let's understand what's really happening. Between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., your body enters one of the most critical biological phases of the entire night. During this time, your brain transitions into lighter sleep. Hormones begin shifting. The nervous system becomes more active. Cortisol starts rising. Blood sugar begins adjusting. Your body temperature changes. Your circulation changes. And your brain prepares you to wake up. But when something inside the body is unbalanced, this transition becomes unstable. Most people become frightened when they wake up in the middle of the night over and over again. They immediately assume something is wrong with them. They think their body is failing, aging too fast, or losing control. But many times the exact opposite is true. Your body may actually be trying to help you survive. The brain and nervous system are constantly monitoring every organ, every hormone, and every change happening inside you while you sleep. If something becomes unstable, your body sends signals to get your attention. That wake-up call at 3 a.m. may not be random at all. It may be your body asking for help before a deeper problem develops. The human body is incredibly intelligent. Long before serious disease appears, the body usually whispers small warnings. Poor sleep, fatigue, brain fog, anxiety during the night, sugar cravings, low energy during the day, and constant restlessness are often early signs that the body is under stress. Unfortunately, most people ignore these symptoms for years. They normalize exhaustion. They normalize waking up tired. They normalize depending on caffeine and sugar just to function. Over time, the nervous system becomes overwhelmed. Inflammation rises, and the body slowly loses its ability to repair itself properly. Sleep becomes lighter. Stress hormones rise earlier, and the brain remains alert even when the body desperately needs deep rest. One of the biggest problems today is that people are disconnected from their own bodies. They push through fatigue instead of understanding it. They cover symptoms with pills, stimulants, or distractions without asking why the symptoms started in the first place. But symptoms are not always the enemy. Many times, symptoms are communication. Your body is always adapting to protect you from danger. If blood sugar drops too low during sleep, the brain triggers stress hormones to wake you up. If breathing becomes restricted, the nervous system shocks the body awake to restore oxygen. If stress hormones remain elevated from chronic anxiety, the brain stays hyper-alert even during the night. These responses may feel frustrating, but they are actually protective survival mechanisms designed to keep you alive. Most people underestimate the power of small daily habits because the results do not happen overnight. People often look for one big solution, one miracle pill, or one extreme change that will suddenly fix their health. But the body does not work that way. Your health is built slowly through the small choices you repeat every single day. One extra glass of water may not seem important. One short walk may not feel life-changing. Going to bed a little earlier may feel insignificant. But when these habits are repeated consistently, they begin changing the body from the inside out. The brain starts functioning more clearly. Blood sugar becomes more stable. Circulation improves. Inflammation decreases. And energy production inside the cells becomes more efficient. Small habits may look weak on the surface, but over time, they become incredibly powerful. The body is constantly responding to how you live. Every meal sends instructions to your hormones. Every hour of sleep affects your nervous system. Every stressful thought triggers chemical reactions throughout the brain and body. Most people never realize how connected everything is. Poor sleep can increase cravings. Excess sugar can increase inflammation. Chronic stress can elevate cortisol and blood pressure. Lack of movement can weaken circulation and reduce oxygen delivery to tissues. The body keeps track of all of it. This is why unhealthy habits eventually catch up with people physically and mentally. But the opposite is also true. Healthy habits create healing responses that build over time. The body notices when you start taking care of it. It begins adapting in positive ways that many people never thought were possible. Even something as simple as walking every day can create major changes inside the body. Walking improves blood flow to the brain and muscles. It helps oxygen move more efficiently through the bloodstream. It supports heart health and helps reduce stress hormones naturally. Many people think exercise has to be intense to matter, but consistency matters far more than perfection. A calm evening walk after dinner can help stabilize blood sugar, relax the nervous system, improve digestion, and support better sleep later that night. Over time, these small actions reduce the burden on the body. The heart does not have to work as hard. The arteries stay healthier. The muscles stay active. The brain receives more oxygen and nutrients. All of these changes start with simple habits repeated consistently. One of the biggest lies people begin believing as they get older is that feeling weak, tired, inflamed, and exhausted is simply a normal part of aging. They start accepting low energy, poor sleep, brain fog, weight gain, and constant fatigue as something they just have to live with. But aging itself is not the real problem. The real problem is what happens when the body is neglected year after year without proper recovery, movement, nutrition, sleep, and stress control. The body changes with age, but it still has an incredible ability to adapt and repair. Your cells are constantly renewing themselves. Your brain continues creating new connections. Your muscles can still grow stronger. Your circulation can still improve. Healing may happen slower with age, but the body never completely loses its ability to respond positively when given the right support. Many people are surprised by how much better they feel once they start taking care of the basics again. Better sleep can dramatically improve energy and mental clarity within weeks. Reducing processed sugar can lower inflammation and stabilize mood. Daily walking can improve circulation, mobility, and heart health. Drinking more water can improve focus, muscle function, and energy levels. The body notices these changes quickly because it is always trying to move toward balance. What often makes people feel old is not simply the number of birthdays they have had. It is the accumulation of stress, poor habits, inflammation, lack of movement, and chronic exhaustion over time. When those burdens begin to decrease, many people feel a level of vitality they have not experienced in years. The nervous system plays a huge role in how the body ages. Chronic stress keeps the body trapped in survival mode. Stress hormones stay elevated. Sleep becomes lighter. Blood pressure rises. Inflammation increases. The brain becomes overstimulated. Over time, this constant stress wears the body down, physically and emotionally. That is why slowing down the nervous system is so important for healthy aging. Simple things like deep breathing, spending time outside, sleeping properly, exercising regularly, and reducing overstimulation can help calm the entire system. When the nervous system feels safe, the body can finally focus on repair instead of survival. Heart rate improves, muscles relax, digestion works better, and the brain becomes clearer. Many people underestimate how much stress alone can accelerate the aging process inside the body. There is also something deeply powerful about realizing it is never too late to make changes. Many people think the damage is already done after a certain age, so they stop trying altogether. But the body continues responding to healthy choices at almost every stage of life. Better habits still improve circulation. Better sleep still supports brain function. Exercise still strengthens muscles and protects the heart. Healthier food still reduces inflammation and supports cellular repair. The human body is remarkably resilient. Even small improvements can create noticeable changes in energy, mobility, mood, and overall well-being. The most important thing is consistency and patience. The body wants to survive. It wants to heal. It wants to regain balance. When you begin supporting your body instead of constantly working against it, you give yourself the opportunity to feel stronger, clearer, and healthier again.